Alright folks, to start the registration process for the season, we need to create our items. So let's go ahead and look at creating some club items. So first of all, just log in. Alright, once you've logged in, go over to the left here, under clubs, go down to the bottom and create new club item. Obviously the seller should always say your club, if not, just check on the box, put your club in there. So the type, we're going to create a senior registration item. So here we go, senior football. Don't worry too much about the 20 plus. Name, so in here we might put 2019 senior fees. In the description you can write a short description, a little message, whatever you like, and that'll show. But I'm just, for this vid, we'll just leave it as is. Payment model, this is if you're going to make it payable, so have to pay by credit card. Pay later, you can pay later, and free is obvious. For this example, we're going to make it payable. You can only pay by Paymark credit card, and you have to have an account number. In here you would just enter your Paymark account number, and then down here you decide if you eat the credit card fee or if you pass it on. Most clubs choose to pass the fee on. So click in there and then hit save. That's effectively set your item up, but you've got to do a few more things. First of all, under pricing tab down here, you've got to add some pricing. So again, this might be 219 fees, valid from, we're going to open registrations, let's say 4th of Feb, and we're going to make it valid to, let's go, end of July. Cool. And your fees are whatever your club decides. My club fees this year are going to be $2,500. Why not? So we'll just save that. Awesome. So you'd be able to come in here and see who's purchased it as they start to come through, and this is where you can run some reports and pay the invoices if that's how you're monitoring it. A few other things we can do. So here, if we hit edit, we can add some documents. So if I hit on document here, an item photo, so I can upload a photo. Push this button here. Radio. So go to the desktop, and I'm just going to put in Central Football logo. Cool. And then, as you can see, that will go in there. Push save. Awesome. So down here, a new thing this year is custom attributes. We're going to add a new custom attribute. Attribute name might be coaches. Let's say coaches. Description: are you able to coach a team this season? And now we want that, if we need to force them to answer, it must be required. And then we might choose, what are we going to do? We might just go with checkbox. But you could put in a text line. Yeah, just have to have a play with this and work it out what best suits your needs. Just nice and simply, we're just going to do a checkbox. And if I was to hit save, hopefully that will save. Awesome. You can add several different attributes, and there's a footy tips form of how to do that. So now effectively your item's set up. So now, yeah, done. Now you just tell your people to go through and register via their COMET.